Hi everyone, today I thought I would do a little review of this book. Now I've only just had this book, so I haven't used it at all, and I thought I'd just do a little flip through, a little look through the book and show you it at the same time. So it's called Coloured Pencil Painting Bible by Alyona Nickelson, and we'll see. It says techniques for achieving luminous colour and ultra realistic effects. And here we have a very pretty picture of an orange. So she's got her acknowledgements and a forward. Look at those luscious tomatoes. Wow. And some pears, look. And an introduction, which is all about coloured pencils, actually, interestingly. And here, this chapter is called Reviewing the Materials and Basic Setup. Now this, it tells you actually, next to the pictures, what they're done with, what pencils they're done with. These are all done with Prismacolors, interestingly, which I don't have many of, but that doesn't worry me. The essential materials, she talks about paper, she talks about pencils, and she does mention Luminous Pablo, Caran d'Ache, Derwent Artists and Coloursoft, Polychromos, Lyra, Rembrandt Polycolours, Prismacolors, and Van Gogh. And then she talks about solvents, which is quite interesting, and other helpful tools. So that's and a drawing board. She talks about blenders and things here as well, sharpeners, erasers, transfer paper, masking tape, all sorts of things like that, so that's quite interesting. Setting up your workspace, presentation materials. I don't present my art because obviously it's in a book. That's gorgeous, don't you think? That again done with Prismacolor. So she talks about laying down a successful foundation, talking about lines and shapes for designing a picture and composing it, which isn't something that I worry about because Johanna does that for me. I'm still going to be quite interested. Now here it's all about colour mixing and creating your own colour wheel, which is quite interesting, and talking about scale of value scale, and then she talks about tone, which is really useful. Mixing colours with coloured pencils, knowing colour facts, that's going to be interesting. Fundamentals of light, highlights, transparency, translucency, reflectivity and shadows. How very interesting. Rendering light with coloured pencils and shadows. And then we're talking about mastering essential techniques, basic strokes, layering colours, fusing colours, whoops, working with white and burnishing, roughing up your paper and scoring patterns, negative painting, powder brushing. Oh, look at that. So she scrapes a pencil into a metal tea strainer to make bits. It's almost like you might with a pastel. How interesting. Using photographs, transferring images to your paper, using Photoshop and light boxes, creating textures and surfaces. Now that's interesting. Now, on this picture she's got all sorts of water droplets. So she talks about how to choose your colour, how to get started, rendering your background, graduated tones, abstract patterns, rendering greenery. Ooh, that'd be useful. Ferns, leaf veins, rendering flowers, small florets, white petals. Ooh, useful. I love to do white, but it's always difficult. Lilies, sunflowers, water, fluid water. So look at the water in the glass. Ice, fire. Wow. Surfaces like wood, silver, pearls. Look at those. That's her reference photo, that's her picture. Cut crystal, fabrics, denim, lace, fruits and vegetables. I'm just doing fruits and vegetables at the moment. We've got lemon, grapes, peppers, simple still life, a pear, apples, and she gives the colours. These are prismas, but we can use a chart to change the colours. And cherries, look at those, lovely. Orange, whoops, and a bell pepper, a peach. What she does is she starts with a reference photo and then she shows her different stages of colouring. And we have a strawberry. I'm struggling to turn the pages, I'm sorry. A ear of Indian corn with its husk. A dandelion. That's quite useful. We have quite a lot of dandelions in Johanna's books. And look at that finish. And wooden mortar and pestle. So you can get all that wood grain in there. A brass pitcher. So that's interesting. Piece of crumpled paper. 2 white eggs. A clear glass of water, that's useful. We do have things with water to do. A multicoloured glass salt shaker. So we're trying to get the impression that it's see-through. That's interesting. Marbles. A decorative perfume bottle. Wow. Yeah. And that's the end really. She's got what she calls an afterword and an appendix. Those are all different colour charts. Although the colours aren't there, the names of pencils in the different sets that you can buy. And there we go. That's that. So I hope that was interesting. I am going to be having a proper read through that and trying some of the techniques out on Johanna's pictures though, not drawing them. Not going to be drawing. So we'll see if I can then get some into videos and show you how to have a go. But anyway, that's that. So I hope that was useful. Thank you for watching and happy colouring.